Welcome back to Live Now from Fox. As we continue following one of our top stories today, you're taking a look at some of that flooding there on your screen in central Texas. As of right now, we do know over 20 people are dead, several still missing. And I do want to head over to our Fox weather team, Bain Froney. She's been on the ground there since about midnight. Good morning to you, Bain. What are you seeing out there right now?
Hey, good morning. As the sun came up, it's just absolute devastation. Now, we were seeing videos coming in just yesterday with that river water just flowing so quickly, destroying everything in its path, picking up homes, trees, cars. And now that river water is completely receded, and now we're seeing a lot more of that damage. I'm going to step aside so you can look behind me, because what was once a home is now completely gone, completely swept away. You can see the foundation of the home there and the front porch, and that is all that is left for this area. Even further back, damage to one home, just walls, parts of the roof completely gone, and even further closer towards the river right now, just a completely uprooted trees, just total devastation in this area. And as of right now, the main effort, though, is going to be search and rescue. As of right now, 24 people have been confirmed dead, and there are still dozens that are missing. Among those that are missing are those young girls that were at Camp Mystic. Now, this is a camp that's just along the Guadalupe River, and overnight on Thursday night into Friday morning, swept away. Dozens are still missing, so search and rescue are just really focusing on that and trying to hopefully be able to bring these girls home and reunite them with their families. The community is completely shaken up, just a lot of catastrophic damage that's going on here. So overnight on Thursday and into Friday, what happened was we saw just an intense amount of rainfall falling. 7 inches of rain fell in a very short amount of time here in Kerrville. And to kind of put that into perspective for you, 7 inches, that's a month's worth of rain, and that happened overnight. And so we saw the Guadalupe River rising over 20 feet within just 1 hour. So this flash flooding happened fast, and it came with a vengeance. And with running water, with a running river water, it'll sweep you off your feet with just a couple inches. Imagine feet. And so it's very difficult scenes here as we start to wake up. Again, homes just completely swept off of their foundation. Now, the governor of Texas did have a press conference last night and did issue a disaster declaration for 15 counties, also bringing in all of the first responders that they can. The U.S. Coast Guard here trying to help people get out and evacuate people as well. So what's been going on is we have this stationary boundary that's draped over the entire state of Texas. And so this is just sitting here, bringing in that isolated shower and storm potential. And we also have that moisture coming in from the Pacific, aiding in that rainfall potential. And the hard part is this boundary is still here. It's still sitting here. So we still have the chance to see showers and storms continuing on and off throughout the day, throughout the entire state, mostly the southern portion, like where we are right now here in Kerrville. So we still could see a little bit more rainfall, a few more inches of rain falling in these communities that are already, struggling and just facing just a lot of damage as they start to wake up this morning and try and piece things together. At our own hotel, we are, a couple miles away from this town, and even there, hotels completely booked up because people are just displaced and having to evacuate this area along the Guadalupe River. So on top of this, not only are we dealing with the damage here, but farther downstream, now we're going to start to see that water, that kind of a flood wave is what we've been calling it, moving farther downstream and going to be impacting communities farther south. And so one area, Spring Branch, their rain gauge actually rose 26 feet within the past 5-6 hours or so. So expecting flash flood warnings popping up. We already are seeing those throughout the community, and also many flood rescues, water rescues occurring currently throughout the state. We are monitoring one near Austin, Texas, where we saw even more flooding, a lot of rainfall throughout the entire state. It's not just here. It's going to be farther south as well. So as of right now, Texas authorities have said they've had over 300 water rescues and calls for help here in Kerrville alone. So that just shows you how many people were are impacted by this, and it's just absolutely devastating. So as I mentioned before, search and rescue, that is at the forefront of everyone's mind, and just trying to get that effort out there and hopefully reuniting people with their family members, hopefully finding them safe and sound. So that's the effort that's happening here. We're going to keep a very close eye on this and continue to monitor the situation because it is an ongoing flood threat. It's not over yet. It's continuing to move downstream and impacting even more areas throughout the state of Texas.
All right, Bane Froney, thank you so much for